Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, and as always thank you for the support. So today is Hunkydory day and I'm going to be playing with these quick card books that I've recently got through. They've just been released a couple of days ago. So I'll just show you what's in them. So you're able to make 16 cards on each book. This is the For Her, so you have 2 of each one. So you've got the beautiful floral, the welly boots, sort of bunny down there. I love this one. This is the bee. You are the queen bee. So we've got Life's a Journey, World's Best Mom with some feet in the bath, Born to Stand Out with your peacock, A Sweet Birthday with your cake. I think that's the last one on that one. Okay, and then for him you got The Greatest Dad, Birthday Beers. I thought it said bears for a second then. You got Relax and Unwind, Adventure Awaits with your sort of camper van, Sit Back and Relax with your garden chair, Enjoy Your Day with your parcels, and there's the Wheelie Good Day with the bike, Man of the Match, got to have a bit of football, and that's that one. And then you've got this is the kids one, so you've got Love and Smiles with your cute bee, Hello Little One with your Noah's Ark, Monster Truck Party, Love You Very Much with your cute bear having the cake, A Koala Tea Day with your koala, Bundle of Joy with your stork, Your Dynamite with your dinosaurs, and A Magical Day with your unicorn. And like I say, there's 2 of each. And there does seem to be 2 sort of different sizes of cards. So you've got the smaller sort of A6 one, and I believe there is like a square one as well. Yeah, so this one's like a square. Let me grab my ruler. I'll tell you what they are. So it's going to be about a 5-inch square card, and I'll tell you the measurement on the other one. So I think that's going to be 4x6. Yeah, 4x6. So they don't come with envelopes, so you do have to find your own envelopes. But basically what you'll do is you'll use each page to make up a quick card. There's no insert, so you would need to either use some of the inserts that you already have or make one of your own. No envelope, as I said. Okay, so each one does seem to have the card blank, a topper, a couple of tags, a Lovingly Handmade By, there's another tag there, and 2 borders. And it's sort of the same sort of configuration over each one. So a couple of borders, a couple of tags, different ones on each one. Okay, so what Kat did on the launch of this is, oh, the back's come off there, is to see how many quick cards she could make in 10 minutes. So I thought it might be fun to have a little challenge. Just make up a couple of quick cards and we'll see how many I can get done in 10 minutes. And then we'll try and make a sort of a more, let's say, not a quick card. We won't use it as it's intended after that. So so it could be multitudes of cards on this one today. So it could be quite an exciting watch, or not, depending on how wrong it goes. I've got my glues ready to hand. As always, I'm going to be using all purpose, the alcohol glue, my tacky glue. I've got foam pads to hand. I won't need a score tool because they're already scored for you. The card blanks are already scored, but I have got my cutter to hand. Okay, so I'm just going to get set up for this challenge. Okay, so I'm going to be working in a slightly narrower space just purely because I'm putting things to hand just to make it easier. So yeah, I've got my trimmer to hand, I've got my glues, I've got foam pads, and we're ready to go. Okay. Okay, so 10 minutes starting from now. So I'm going to start with this one, which is the Greatest Dad. Bring in my trimmer. And there is a dotted line on there for you to cut down. Just going to take that all the way down there. And then if I bring my blade back. Should be to there. Let's see if we've got that enough to get that out. Maybe we haven't. Put that back in. So at home you won't be rushing this unless you want to do your own little 10-minute challenge and see what you can do. So we'll move that one out of the way. Bring that in. Just burnish that down. And I've got this topper here, which is World's Greatest Dad. I'm going to take my scissors and just trim those borders out. As always, you can save anything you don't use and use them elsewhere. I like this Happy Birthday. Just going to wiggle that out. And I think we can go from there. Right, so I'm just going to trim that a teeny bit. I've got a white edge in the back that I don't like. Okay. So I'm going to come in with a foam strip on the back of here. I'm just going to pop that across there and cut that to the size. Again, save all these little bits for other times. A little bit of glue on the back, and I'm just matching up that yellow line that was there. Okay, so again with my topper, just going to come in with a couple more pads. These are at the same height, probably these are about 3mm maybe. I'm just going to put 2 on there, pop that to the side. Put that one just there. This one, another little to there. Going to put that across there. I think I'm going to go in the centre down there, and I think I might just pop a little bit of tacky glue on there. I'm just going to take that just straight across there, trim it off at the back. Okay, and that's my first card done. No gems, anything like that. Those I'll save for another time. So again, I'm going to come back in with this pad. I'm going to go with Enjoy Your Day. Bring my trimmer back in. Like I say, there is a little dotty line, so just going straight up, come back down there. Come out nicely, that come in. So, again, we'll just give that a little burnish over. Flatten down. I think I'll go that way round. And we've got this one. I've got many happy returns. that other tag there, a little enjoy your day. And I'll cut these borders out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them yet. So again, I'll just pop those down there. Okay. So again, I'm going to come in with some foam pads. Safe to say, I don't think I'm going to be beating Kat's record, so just proves she's the best of the best. Tacky glue on, and I think I'm going to go this way up on this one, so I'm going to go there. Then a bit of tacky glue under there, and a foam pad on this one. Just get the back off. Just gonna, oops, stay still. Pop that under there, like so. And then this one I'm going to have coming across, so we can go tacky glue there. And I'm just going to pop a little tiny bit on the end. Onto there, and then for these, just going to trim, let's see, one bit there, then a little bit shorter. Let's go to right there and across. Put that one like so, and then I'll take a thinner piece of foam pad. Oh, this is sad, look, only two. Put that one right up, like so. Okay, so there's number 2. Let's see if we can get another one. We'll go for the for her. Let's go for the B one that I like. All the way down to just past the mark, and then if I turn that over, put that dotty line on my line, and I don't think I'm going to get 3 done. Right, let's pop that away because I know there's definitely not going to be another one. So let's just go this one. Thank you for being there. And then we'll go for our borders. There we go. So again, we've got a square one. I think I'm going to come across this bottom piece. Like so. 5 seconds left, so I'm not going to get that finished. So sadly, just 2. Oh my god, I thought I'd get at least 5 done. Right, okay, so we've got 2 finished. I'm sure you'll be a lot quicker. You've definitely got to have a go and see how many you can get made in 10 minutes and put the results on, because you know, definitely a bit of fun to challenge yourself that way. Because I tell you why it's a little bit of fun, because you're trying not to overthink it. You know you've got all the right things there to have a really good go. So there's no way you can come up with a bad card. But yeah, you definitely got to give it a go, and then either put on here how many you managed to get done. I'm sure you're going to manage more than 2. And yeah, put on here, or you can always put on my Facebook page, which is Civil Jane's Concoctions again, and let us know how you did. So if you want to put any pictures there as well on my Facebook, please do feel free. It's not a problem. Okay, let's see. So I think my bee should go. So I'm just going to finish this one off because we've got all the bits out. And I can take my time now. Right, okay, so we had thank you for being there. I'm going to put that one across there. That's a little on the wonk, but we're fine, we'll live with that. Okay, and then let's just bring in a little bit of foam tape. And I'm going to pop that across there. So yeah, it's still not looking very straight, is it? Look how much I'm on the wonk today. There we go. Do I want anything else? I might just put one little flag actually. Or shall I do 2? So I have got another piece of that, and I could hide it behind there. No, I'm just gonna pop a little bit on there. Just have my one flag. Just gonna be pointing down in that direction. So it's just touching. I think that's fine. Again on the wonk. What is going on today? Just okay. So those are the 3 that I've made so far. Okay, so really nice quick cards. I've happened to pick 3 square ones, which just randomly picking them out. What I'm going to do is just clear this away a little bit, and then I will take another one out and we'll do a sort of a bit more in-depth one. Okay. Okay, so I've cut a card blank, and this is 12 by 4. Okay. So I'm just going to bring in, actually bring that trimmer in ready, bring in my scoreboard, and I'm going to score that at the 6-inch mark. Bring that down, just fold that over, give it a good burnish down, and then I'm going to score that again at 3 inches. So I'm going to make a little easel card. Okay, so So if I bring in the sheet that I've decided to use, and I've decided to use the one with the 4x6 size card, which is why I've gone for the 6x4 card blank. I'm just going to start exactly the same way I did before by cutting on that dotted line. Actually, I'll show you, see if I can get that up to the camera quite close. Just here there's a white dotted line. I think you can just about see it. So that's what I'm using to cut my card out with. Okay, just go straight across there. There we go. I should have done that in the first place, would have been a bit. So I'll just take that one off, and I'm going to trim that there already as well. Look at how easy they come out. See. Oh, and the other thing I want to do is to cut this down the score line, so you can see it a little better on that side. So straight down the score line. So we've got the two pieces with the border on like so. And we'll need to trim that a little more. I'm going to come in, so that's got gold foil on, so I'm just going to grab a little piece of gold mirror, which is hiding from me. Bear with me. Okay, so now I've got my basic pieces, I can start to make some layers. So I'm going to trim two mats to 2 notches below the 4 and 2 notches below the 6. Oops. And then again on this one, so 2 notches below the 4 and 2 notches below the 6. And then for this one, so we need to trim that to 4 notches below the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 notches below the 6. And then same again on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go from the sky side. So I've got more of the green. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to need, just because I'm using an easel, is another piece of 4x6. So I trim that down to 4x6, and this is the piece I'm going to pop onto there like so. Okay, so I think that should be everything we need. So let's just pop those bits out of the way, pop those over there, and we can start to get this assembled. So I'm going to start with my gold mirror card. I'll start on the bottom. Oops, slide. And I'm just going to pop that onto there. As always, you'll know by now, be very careful with the alcohol glues with the mirror card, because it can take the shine off. Okay, it's my glue of choice, and I try to make sure it doesn't go too near the ends so that it can't splurge out. Okay, so just going to pop that on like so, just trying to keep my borders all even. Okay, and then if I come in, not that one, we want this one first of all. So I'm just going to put glue around about halfway down, and I'm going to pop that straight onto the top of there. I'm going to keep that a good press down. Now sometimes what I'll do is put some red liner tape on, just to give me a bit of immediate stick. But I just decided not to do that today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Actually, most times I do, if I'm honest with you. Okay, but I just didn't today. So this is our mirror layer going on the top. And then what you will notice is on the top, because this was down the centre, you will have them on the opposite side. I quite like that. if you don't like that, I don't think there's any real way around it unless you chop across there and then put a ribbon or something to join it, and then turn it around, put your green there, put your ribbon, and then put the top bit on. I don't mind it, so I'm just going to use it as it is. Okay, so just going to pop that onto there like so. Give that a little smush down, make sure that's nice and stuck. Oh, paper cut. Okay, so now we can start with, I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to bleed everywhere. Bring all of these little toppers out. So we've got the Love You Very Much for a special little girl, handmade with love. We'll put that on the back. We've got a tag. I think I might use a little bit of ribbon as well. So we've got happy birthday, so we'll pop them all out, then we've got them all ready. Okay, so we don't have to put them all on the top. So this one, I'm just going to use some tacky glue actually, just so it doesn't move too much. We'll turn this card over and we're just going to pop that straight in the centre of the back. Okay, and then we've got our little Bear River cake. So that's got to be raised, so can't have that flat, it's the law. Just going to pop those onto there. And I'm going to pop that the centre there. Okay, and we've got these little bluebirds here, so I'm gonna think I might have that one as the stopper. Yeah, I'm gonna have that one as the stopper. I want to do something with this one, so I think I might go across. So if I put some tacky glue on, pop that like so, and then I'll trim that down to size when that sets in a minute. So if I turn that upside down, we'll work on here. So I am going to use these two tags. Okay, instead of using, well, I could use a bow. I think pinks and blues, haven't we? I've got a little bit of pink ribbon here. Let me just add that. So it's in a little bag. See-through ribbon. So if I just tie a little knot or a little bow, so just going to keep adjusting it until I'm happy. I just want it to be a super tiny little bow. Okay, so that's going to go on there, and then we just have to decide where we want this to go. So I'm going to pop a foam pad on the back of here, and we can cut this to size. So I think it's going to go under it there. Just pop that in, have a little bit of foam pad. Put those on. Okay, so I trim this off now. There we go, and then we can work out where we want our stopper to be. So if I pull these off, and I do want this to sit quite proud. Oops, if I can get the back off. Cut my nails again, silly. silly thing to do when I know I'm going to be using foam pads the next day. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with, there's a thicker gold border on that side, so I'm going to go around about there, look on that one, and then I'm going to bring these over. So if I raise, I could go just like that and then have the bow across the pair of them. No, I don't like that. Okay, so let's go with a little bit more of these pads. So I'm going to put all over the bottom of this one. Pop you there. And again, a little bit of tacky glue. Down, and this piece is going to go, so we just need a tiny bit of that on the back there, and we're nearly there. Oops, this sticky wants to come back. Pop that like so. I will use, I think I'm going to have to keep it upright for a while, just because I'm using this 3D Cloud glue gel, just because I think it's the best thing to stick bows. You can use glue dots, but I always find for some reason they kind of come unstuck again, so I'm not quite sure why that happens, but for me it does. So the last thing I'm going to use is, so I've got some of these pink gems, and if I grab a pokey tool, and I'm just going to pop 2 in this corner here. Oops, not that one there, it's run away. Put that one into there. Stay still. And then this one onto there. Just a little bit of glue there. And then I'm just going to put 1 in each corner. So if I just carefully lay that way. And then again. There we go. So that's my finished little easel card with that one. Okay, I'm hoping you can, yeah, you can see that. If you wanted to, you could go in with some glitter on these flowers, or on the cake. You know, there's still lots that you can play with, even though it is a made-up kit. What I will do is, with the ones that I made as part of my not so quick challenge, I will put a few gems on them just before I put the photos up on Pinterest. So if you do want to go and look at the finished ones with the gems on, please do go over there. It's Sybil Jane's Concoctions, the same. Like I said before, if you want to do the 10-minute challenge yourself and let me know how you got on, do it on here or on my Facebook. If you want to put pictures on, that's absolutely no problem at all. Please feel free. Always love to see what other people are doing with the kits as well. You know, I do take inspiration from many different places, but one of the places that I find inspiration more from is seeing what other people do. And I've got a number of friends on my Facebook that, you know, that are totally amazing card makers in their own right. So you know, definitely do put things on there if you're happy to do so. Don't forget that the giveaway is still open. There's a few posts back, a Hunkydory one. It is labelled giveaway, so if you just search my videos for giveaway, and it's the Hunkydory one, that ends on the 31st, so it's not long to go now. All you need to do is just add a comment in, full stop, smiley face, whatever, and then that will be drawn on the 31st, and I should do a short video after that just to announce who is the winner, and they just need to contact me for that to be sent out, and it can be anywhere in the world. Please don't feel if you're in the middle of nowhere that you can't enter. Please do. You know, it might be your lucky day and you get a couple of bits to play with that you didn't have before. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.